and I just transitioned to the subject of like 80s music is so forgotten, but it's like it got forgotten as soon as it reached the 90s, and that shit was only like 3-4 years old.
I thought we
LL
should.
was like the only one to really transition.
I think we should stop disrespecting Rakim. I was looking at Rakim old stuff like
I think
80s, bro,
I think the
before everybody.
I think the 80s, I think the 80s and the 90s was the best era in hip hop.
No, that's facts, but like it's like if you look at 90s, a lot of that shit was dominated by gangster rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But like if you look at 80s, they call 80s the golden era, but only really LL like had success from there. You get what I'm saying? Well, I'm like when you think of the 80s, you don't like people hold Rakim like high. They call him God MC and all that, but we didn't hear him in the 90s. You get what I'm saying? All his shit that we hear goes back to the 80s. It's like, how did these niggas just get erased?
Right. For sure. Like,
You play a Rakim go on tour right
yeah.
now. This nigga got
Rakim,
playing songs from the 80s. He can't play no 90s or 2000 songs.
happened with that, man. Bro, that's what happened.
Yeah. They then like this Big Daddy Kane was talking about it on the Breakfast Show. He was saying that they really didn't transition like how the Nas's and the Jay-Z's and how they
Yeah, it was like they had to take those hits for him. Cause like everything, if you look at it though, rap is trendy as hell, man. If you just look at every era, like as far as what the media push, so they pushed the gangster rap shit crazy. Then when you look at the 90s, a little bit like they got into the bad boy phase, or like the bad boy music, and that kind of transitioned to Jay-Z, a little fart, the commercial hip hop, the fun, the flashy shit. You get what I'm saying? That's
That's the only difference between him and Nas, really, because like I was listening to Nas. Nas got some dope shit. He just didn't. He never decided to go like. He never made the big pimpins or like the.
He tried though. The shit was trash. Like he tried that you owe me shit.
Yeah,
No,
Nas,
he did.
Yeah.
He tried. Like
Nas. I don't think Nas commercial ain't for him.
Yeah. So he tried the you owe me. It was kind of like when J. Cole said he tried to do the workout shit and it wasn't for him. You get what I'm saying? Niggas can front what they want. Like, even though everybody accepts that they not going to be as big, niggas still like seeing number one next to the game. That's why you niggas try songs like workout and shit.
That's respect, bro. Like that nigga on top 5 every time I looked at he was top 5, bro.
Yeah,
but he making shit songs like I Know I Can and that bullshit. Come on, leave that alone.
Because I was watching this.
Oh, go ahead, Gerald.
I was watching this interview that Cameron and them he about to produce. They about to drop a Big L documentary.
Oh, fire.
Yeah, Cameron gonna produce it. It's gonna be talking about the group they was in, all the members of the group, bloodshed and all them.
Well, Gerald, Dre wants you to talk about your LeBron hate. That's what
he LeBron. Why you on your list, man?
I don't see. I don't like his fans, and his fans be lying. That's the only thing I don't like. And the shit he do, he a good person off the floor. I just don't like the shit he do on the basketball court.
It's weird. I understand that because like,
and he fucked him and Kevin Durant. They both fucked the game. They both fucked up the game by all this teaming up shit. I don't like that. They fucked the game up. They made it into an AAU tournament. It'd be an AAU tournament.
Yeah.
Everybody want to join up.
AAU, these niggas was playing with different teams every weekend.
Right.
Man, do y'all know how fast jerseys become throwbacks nowadays?
Hey, like if we was in high school, you would be lame if you wore your KD Warriors or OKC jersey. We'll be getting roasted right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you can't. A Kyrie Cavs jersey is a vintage.
I was a McGrady fan and way back then.
Man, how the fuck James Harden already got 3 jerseys, man? This is I won't lie.
Westbrook got 3.
Oh yeah,
got like 4. Oh, he got 3. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Westbrook, he 3. OKC, Houston, and Washington.
But see, that's just the stuff that.
I don't think he gonna be in that long though. I think him and Bill gonna both be gone.
Well, they balling. My thing is like I'm a guy. I don't like bashing errors.
I think I think I kind of give them a little bit of a pass because they team had COVID at the beginning of
Yeah,
the year. All them dudes, they had to go through the
East,
COVID
bro. They need
shit.
a big man, bro. That's all they.
COVID fucked up a lot of
Yeah,
these.
they big man. Then they big man tore his ATL, didn't he?
Yeah,
That Bryant dude that
Thomas
was
Yeah,
Bryant
balling.
got hurt, and
Yeah, he was averaging like 17 and 10 before he got
Yeah, he
right.
hurt.
was
got
balling.
hurt.
Yeah, he was balling. And like, you see me, and I don't even like to bash this era, but I won't lie. This teaming up shit do get to me because it's just like you don't get no rooting interest. Like me coming up, I was a Lakers fan, so I fucking hated the Spurs. You get what I'm saying? You don't
Yeah.
really get no real rivalries now. Niggas just follow team. They follow players now.
Hey, I'm going for the right. I'm going for the Nets only because 3 of my
But
favorite, the top 6, all 3 of them are my top 6 favorite players. That's all you
but you
about.
know
I
what
don't really
though?
go for that. That shit weak to me teaming up, bro.
Yeah,
But
but see, we don't, because I don't like the teaming up either. But I'm gonna say this: I don't like teaming up either. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. The fans and the media made this like
They
because what
did.
happens is if players don't win rings, they say, "Oh, they should have did this and they should have did that." So it's
right.
like that's how it is. So it's like I watched the Damian Lillard interview on Dan Patrick, and from the way I was taking that interview, I think he's gonna try to get his way out of Portland next year. I really believe it.
But if
Yeah, he
you look
right.
at it too, like you right, because the thing is, these guys have had all time careers. If you look at Karl Malone, Barkley, Patrick Ewing, Elgin Baylor, a lot of these guys have all time careers. But now we call them trash because they don't win no ring. And I kind of think it's the Michael Jordan effect because he kind of is like, associated with winning. But guys just went and had good careers. They wouldn't really call trash for not winning this shit.
Right.
So nowadays, and since Jordan is the standard, everybody, the moment you don't win a ring, you got to feel that pressure. And I hate KD left, but he like shit. I had 9 years to try to win the ring.
Right.
I ain't about to go out like Malone and all these other niggas. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, because like you said, they dogged them out for not winning. But I feel like this. So I feel like they all had great careers. In my mind, I just look at it as everybody a competitor and want to win. But being honest, y'all, everybody not gonna get a ring. You know?
It's not. It's fucking hard, bro. Like, look how hard it is to win a ring.
I think if LeBron never would have took his ass to Miami, Kevin Durant would have never went to motherfucking Golden
I feel
State.
that way too.
But
I feel that.
but look at LeBron, right? It was year 7. You constantly being compared to Jordan. He did what we supposed to do in Miami. He was taking teams. I mean, what he did in Cleveland, that first stint. He taking mediocre teams to the finals, and every year you lose. Well, you not Mike. You not Mike. And with social media, it see Mike and them went in that social media shit. They got killed
Hey,
by the newspaper, but he's
I'm
constantly
not giving
getting every
I'm
day.
not giving him a pass. I'm not giving him a pass for losing to Orlando. Y'all had a better team.
But see, perfect example. Perfect example.
Gerald,
Orlando. He averaged
Orlando has
38 points.
We should have lost
He
to
averaged
them.
38 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, and he
38.
scored. And you get what I'm saying? And he was a failure. He had
Yeah,
49 in game 1 in
This,
the game winner.
I look at
And you get what I'm saying? He had 47 in like game 6. So it was,
oh yeah, they should have. Oh yeah, he didn't make that shot. They probably would have got swept.
yeah, so it's like he do all that. You play that hard, average 38 just to get called trash. When the other
Yeah,
niggas playing
But
this
Troy,
trash.
with LeBron, though, I'm gonna say this about LeBron. What you say makes sense because you got to think when LeBron came in the league, they had all this hype around him, right?
Yep.
His high school games was on TV and all this and that. And what bothers me is when these players come in the league, they always like you say Jordan is here. So like when these players come in the league, expect them to win right away. You know,
They say they used that age shit when he lost to the Spurs, but he was the same age when he was a Piston. So I don't want to hear words and he played
He was
bad.
supposed to fucking beat the Pistons. I still don't know how the Pistons lost that game. I just knew I was about to see Pistons and Spurs in the fucking finals. And so that shit to me was
Oh,
insane. But,
no, the Pistons ain't have Ben Wallace no more. So LeBron was going to
You
the
know,
rim
but then they
that
go
year.
up 2-0.
The
The
Pistons,
Pistons blew it though. They was up 2-0.
Yeah, but
I
I
think, and
watched
I
that
think
either way.
Booby,
Brown
but
was
then
feasting out there. I can't even hate on him on that. He was feasting out there.
Yeah, he realized he had a lane to the rim. And with that 3 second shit, they kept chasing.
I just want to see how if you days era. I wanted to see how a lot of these stars be.
But
I don't think a lot of these stars will be as good as they
but
is.
see the difference with the whole hand checking shit, like they talk about the guards. The guards back then wasn't scoring guards. So if you hand checking
Yeah,
John Stockton, of course this nigga gonna average 12. You don't got no like be honest. And Gilbert Arenas talked
Stockton the
about it.
GOAT. No, I'm just playing. No,
If you really try to hand check Kyrie with all these fucking in and outs this dude giving you,
yeah, you ain't
those
gonna
guards wasn't
get to him.
equipped to.
You got to get to him first. He ain't gonna be able to get
Yeah,
to
Yeah, you still got to be able to hold
hand
them.
check. I'm be honest with y'all. Hand checking that shit. It kind of like made players that couldn't defend make look like they can. But
Yeah,
him. Yeah, we'll go both
but
that
ways.
now
shit
I
weak.
don't think I look at it as now if they was calling that illegal defense they used to call back in the day, that probably would be something different. But hand checking, I mean, don't get me wrong, Gary Payton, Scottie Pippen, and players like that could defend, but when you look at players like look at Derek Harper for instance, right? They said that he was a great defender, but he was hand checking. And he had real big hands, so that's why he looked so good, like he was a great defender.
Tell Derek Harper to try to take.
Also, look at the moves though. But look at the moves the guards was giving them though.
and
These niggas is just trying to bag you
then
down. You can't hand check
this
somebody
era,
if they come in at you full speed.
Right, you're right.
this era then took away. This era then took away the big man too. All these teams want to go small and shit.
Yeah, but a
Cause
lot of
Yes,
big men, bro, a
except
lot
for
of
like
big
me.
men that's coming in the
Right.
league shooting threes and all that. So that's probably what it is.
yeah, like nobody is teaching you this shit. Cause like if you look into fucking like everybody follow waves. So the minute Dirk came out and was that 7 foot dude with
Yup,
all that skill, now the whole league thought they was gonna find the next Dirk. And the crazy thing is, UC is only one of them.
and that's KD.
Yeah, but like, and
KD
KD
is
is really a small
he,
forward, but you ain't really found no small
yeah.
forward that can do. I mean, no power forward
K,
that can do what fucking Dirk
KD
does.
is a
True.
he a combination of three people:
Yeah.
Dirk,
Yeah.
George Gervin, and Alex English.
I put
Right.
T Mac in there too.
Will
I
handle
put T Mac
and
yeah,
T
because
Mac.
of the
Yeah,
pull up.
Back and forth.
Yeah,
Of it.
yeah.
but you gotta you right, Troy. Think about what you said though. Everybody wanted to be Dirk. Remember Briani? He was remember Briani?
Yep, that's the
Yeah.
next Dirk.
Niggas busting the history. No, I'm just
Oh yeah,
it's great. Sorry.
oh
Bargnani.
yeah. You talking about they got drafted by the
Yeah,
Raptors?
Yeah,
Briani.
Oh yeah, he wasn't shit.
Well,
you
number one
found
pick, he was.
one.
Andrea Bargnani,
Yeah,
he got picked before Chris Paul in that draft.
but see, part of that too though is that's why I say everything go in waves. But that center shit too, with everybody trying to find bigs, is what killed the league as well in the '90s. Look how many fucking trash centers was getting picked, or big men was getting picked number one and shit.
Like Michael Odom
Hell
McCandy
yeah,
and Kwame
Joe
Brown.
Smith. Yeah, like that Kwame Brown shit was terrible, bro.
That nigga name Kwame Brown.
Dog, Tyson Chandler going third. Now he
Out of
eventually
high
all
school
them
though.
got better, but
Out
the
of
Yeah,
high
Tyson
school.
fucking
Chandler got
I
drafted.
think Paul Gasol was a part of that draft too, I
What about
believe.
Eddie Curry?
01. Eddie
Yep.
Curry, dog. The Bulls, the dude deserved to get it. How the fuck you draft Eddie Curry and Tyson Chandler?
He had a heart. I was like, oh yeah. I was watching something on he was on one of them episodes with Corey Richardson and Darius Miles.
Oh yeah, I like
Oh yeah,
that shit.
Knuckleheads podcast.
Yeah.
Man, so yeah, I was just like,
See.
we just don't allow people. Like I'm even seeing it
And then
now with just the way we do this shit. I hate this internet shit because I really think
Everybody keeps saying the 76ers. I'm not sold. I'm not sold.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not sold.
It's just Embiid.
Ben
Hey, I'm gonna
Simmons is
say
holding them
this.
dudes back.
Y'all gonna say I'm crazy.
Ben Simmons holding them
Y'all gonna
dudes
say I'm
back.
crazy for saying this. I'm not sold on Brooklyn.
man,
No, they don't play enough defense. They don't rebound no basketball, and they don't play
Bro,
no
what if they
defense.
run into like the Hawks, bro, or something in the second round? Like that ain't gonna be no like.
man, they gonna beat the shit out the Hawks. They don't defend. What's gonna happen is, I'm telling you what's gonna happen. And the league is so wide open, bro. Like, to be honest, I don't know who's gonna win. Everybody got flaws. Like, I look up one day, the Clippers fuck around and beat the Bucks, then they get smacked by the Suns. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
know, bro.
really like
For real.
even. It's even, bro. I don't think you could just like write a team in this year. I think Brooklyn has the most. I think at
Hold
their
on one
peak they
second,
can
Phil.
beat people, but I'm not confident. I don't know who gonna win.
Yeah, man. But Brooklyn, my
Yeah, I
problem
don't know.
is they haven't played enough games together.
Yeah,
Right.
but the
I think it was like
the
7.
problem though is when you get caught in a series and you got them three dudes, you really got to walk into the damn gym with like 130 points on the board.
Exactly. That's why I
So
say like Utah not gonna be able to. They ain't gonna be able
like,
to
cause
beat.
I was watching one game. I think they had I think they beat the Bucks early in the season, and it was like KD going off. Then it was Kyrie. Then they like, oh, they forgetting James Harden. They gonna need James Harden though to win. And I don't know what the hell
Yeah,
happened to him. He was
Yeah,
looking like he was about to get
he make the
MVP.
motor go. He make the motor go.
They
James
need
Harden
him
make
to
the
get
motor
that
go.
attention because he
he be
do that
shooting.
shit where he could throw that oop or get the layup or kick it out to the corner. They need him to have that attention. But if it was just KD and Kyrie, it's easy to focus on them because they gonna dribble the fucking Kyrie gonna dribble the air out the ball. KD is an ISO player, so
They need
there's no
Harden.
movement. It's no movement. You can wall up against other people.
Yeah, and then against I think the Bucks. I think that's a tough matchup for Brooklyn because Drew Holiday is a great defender,
It's not
Yeah,
even
and
about that.
Kyrie just not gonna kill him like
The
that.
reason why, well, he just had 30 against the nigga. Did he have
Yeah,
like
but
30 or
Oh yeah, he did.
they don't have no answer for Giannis at all. They
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
the
no answer
problem.
at
Now
all.
that's the problem.
oh,
Like
that
Kyrie,
nigga.
because I think the last game Kyrie had 38. The
Yeah,
problem is they can't stop Giannis.
Giannis had 49. I forgot what he had last game though.
And
I think he had like
they can put
32 or
KD on
something.
him, and KD can't stop him either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
KD couldn't stop him. They tried putting Blake on him. Giannis can fuck around and average 40 against them.
I think he averaged
I
for
think
real.
39 against him.
All
I,
dunks, 20 dunks.
I think he averaged 39.7 against
And
them in the season
if he hit
series.
Wow.
jumpers, it's lights out. If he hit
But if you
jumpers,
look at it too, despite how crazy they going, those games are close though. So it's not like
Yeah,
they completely getting a boot smoke. It's just really gonna come down to shit. Who getting them stops at the end?
yeah, but they gonna need KD to play better in them fourth quarters though.
Yeah. Like I said, this season was so wide open. I was ready to pick I was looking at picking Denver before
Philly,
Jamal Murray
Philly,
got injured.
Philly, Philly,
Yeah,
Philly should have traded for
The
Harden.
West is wide open. With the Lakers struggling, the West wide open.
Man,
yeah.
niggas gonna be sick when the Lakers the 8th seed. I'd be but to be
Man,
honest, man,
still get to the final. Will LeBron healthy? I don't know.
I think he might be done, man. It's hard to come back from an ankle sprain, man.
I don't think LeBron healthy. I don't think
He's
so.
not. He not, bro. They gonna lose.
I don't think Anthony Davis is either.
Yeah. And I think that's the problem. Whereas they joked about it, they got the worst luck. They got done playing in fucking October
Them niggas in
and
the
was
plane.
back playing in December. They should have just took off the like first month of the season, got they boot
You
smoke,
could.
and then like start gearing
I
up.
told I
Yeah,
told I told them when they got Andre Drummond, I said that's not a good fit. He don't defend.
No.
He can rebound the ball, but he want the ball on
he's a
offense.
traditional.
Not gonna
Yeah,
He
work.
what
get
he get
those empty
hard on nobody.
he be getting them fucking empty stats.
Yeah, but
I
with
like.
LeBron and AD not healthy, and then Dennis Schroeder out, they ain't gonna go far this year. They ain't.
Because they not about to look, dog. Look at the league, especially with COVID. Nobody is
You
about
know
to
where they
have
messed up at?
no continuity playing. Look how much time with.
They should have kept. They should have kept. They should have kept LeBron at point guard and told Dennis Schroeder, "Bitch, you come off the bench."
Yeah, you six man.
But see, they started
This
off the
motherfucker.
season out cold
Shooter a
though.
beast, but yeah, starting
Well,
point
didn't
guard.
they?
He's a back. He's not a
Hey,
start. He's not a starting
I don't
point
mean to
guard.
cut y'all
Right, look
off,
how
but
And
ain't nothing y'all can say to me. Kyle Kuzma is a bum. He was horrible last night.
oh,
He
he
I
is
don't
a
know.
trash.
bum.
Yeah, he in the
He
same
a
category
bum.
as Wiggins, Barnes, all
He's a
three of them. All
bum.
them niggas got nothing, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
I watched that game last
Especially
night, y'all.
Wiggins.
I watched that game. And AD was doing everything in his power to bring the Lakers back. He had blocked Nurkic shot and all that. And this
No, that
dude,
mama. You got
Kyle
that.
Kuzma, didn't get him
Where was
anything.
that?
He's a bum. Simple
Man,
and plain.
it's just to be honest,
they should have
man.
got.
I think the most cohesive team might be Phoenix
Yeah,
going into the playoffs.
on Denver though, just because the Lakers out. I'm saying Murray out, but I'm not sleeping on the Nuggets. It's Porter, bro. Michael Porter.
Porter,
Man,
nice man. He gets so fucking high on his jump
he
shot.
got the
Hey, I'm gonna say this though. I think the Clippers gonna go to the
The young
finals.
KD.
You said they
yeah.
what?
That's the safe pick for sure.
I think the Clippers gonna go to the finals. That's what I think.
That's the safest pick.
It is.
But they gonna be in a battle though.
When the
If
fuck
they gotta play,
that? When the fuck is Sergi? When the fuck is Sergi Ibaka coming
I
back?
just
That
like
nigga
I
been
like
out for
them
Oh,
like
getting
2
he
years.
him,
Rondo.
bro. They got him.
I
Let me
like
see.
them getting Rondo. That's what put them over the top to me. I
Yeah,
like
man.
them with Rondo.
them and the Suns though gonna be that's gonna be a battle in that second round.
Hey, and they using Boogie right. They throwing the ball to him in the post. He not out there just shooting threes.
Man, Utah gonna be sick when they gotta play the Lakers in that 8 game.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they could, but if they can like buy some more time and LeBron can get rested a little bit and they be like 6, they'll probably put one of
It's
them
tough
higher seed
though.
teams out.
I think right now they in 6, but
No, they 7.
are
They
they
seven.
7th now?
Got to play the
Cause it's,
Spurs in the play.
yeah.
They might get clipped in the
Oh
first
wow,
round.
so they gotta play. They gonna have to play the
Hey,
Warriors
they
and
don't want to play a dangerous game and fuck around and play Steph. And Steph eliminate them niggas from hitting about 10 threes against them niggas.
I think if
You don't
I'm
want
the
to play no
Lakers,
dangerous game with that
I
I
don't
nigga.
think
think. I think if they do make the play in, they're gonna win whoever they play against and make the playoffs.
well the
Yeah,
However, I
first
don't
game
see
they
them.
gotta play the
However, I don't see
yeah.
them going far. Like because LeBron, like I say, LeBron is not healthy.
so they locked in the
And
7th.
Portland should have tried to stay at the 7th spot
Golden State might pop.
because the Clippers is a bad matchup for the Blazers.
Thing is though, who would you want to play though? Because if you in 7 or
The
8,
Clippers is a
you
bad.
get in Utah or the Suns. So if you looking like the Lakers, you slotted into that. Out of those teams, who you want to play?
I mean, me personally,
I'd rather play Phoenix because they got less experience. Devin Booker or DeAndre Ayton ain't never been there before.
Utah just gonna shoot a million
honestly,
fucking threes.
me personally, I think the Lakers could be either one of them teams if they can get a little healthy.
Yeah, but you got to
Okay.
think with Bron, he probably should have just waited to come back to the playoffs or the play-in game. They gonna make the play-in game, but it seemed like he came back, and I think he tweaked this shit again,
Yeah.
and he was probably like, "Damn, this shit really ain't about to come back."
Right.
Yeah. You gotta forget, he 36. He 36. No matter what nobody
Yeah,
says,
he's
he's
about to be
still he's older.
37, man. You can't keep being this shit
Come on,
at a high level for a while.
he has right.
I don't know why he don't. I don't know why he don't play in the post closer to the rim
Because I'm gonna tell y'all something.
with his
I'm
size.
gonna tell y'all something.
I don't know.
I had this before, but it don't feel good at all.
How that pressure feel when you got pressure on it?
Ooh, man, listen. One day I was hooping. One day I had
You could tell.
and that shit hurt so bad. My
And you
damn
could
blood pressure shot up. I had down the ground. I couldn't even move. My shit was fucked up.
you could tell Anthony Davis not healthy because
Mhm.
He not even trying to block shots at the rim like that, and he's shooting a lot of threes.
That's,
A lot of threes.
He
but
got a
that's why I
nice little
said.
block on Nurkic last night. They could have beat Portland last night if Kyle Kuzma could have helped them out.
But that's why I said they got screwed. Look at how the bubble was. The bubble was weird last year. They playing every other day. Then you gotta fuck around, and you start the season in December, bro. So the
Yeah,
season ended like mid-October.
and I
Then
picked the
they
Lakers.
coming back and play. They should
That
have.
was a quick. That was a quick turnaround. That was a quick turnaround, man. They winning the championship and come back that early. That was.
Look how, but all those teams that played late got screwed. Like Denver started the season off rough. Jamal Murray was injured before he blew his shit out. Then remember, Boston really never recovered. That COVID killed them. But Miami had a rough start.
Yeah, they're in 6 right now. You can tell me they're not better than the Hawks or the Knicks, but they're not. In, you know what I'm saying? Like
Who?
in the playoff time,
Who, the Celtics?
the Heat
Nah,
behind.
Miami. Even Miami started off rough.
But the Knicks
With
got
injury.
Milwaukee better avoid Miami. Milwaukee better avoid Miami because they got the matchup for Giannis.
If I was Milwaukee, I want Miami. I gotta whoop y'all ass. Y'all got me. Y'all beat me last year. I want them. Fuck it.
But Giannis,
What they playing in the first round?
I mean,
But Miami is a dangerous matchup though. That's a bad matchup for them.
Them niggas got Kendrick Nunn here, the guards, bro.
Dog.
It's like in the playoffs.
I think Oladipo should be.
In the playoffs, you said.
Damn, has that nigga been playing?
That can stop him.
Right, my nigga.
Oladipo, I ain't heard his name in forever.
I haven't either.
I heard he's supposed to come back next week.
Damn. I've seen him play a few games for Houston and didn't see him no more.
Tyler Euro just came.
No, he on the Miami Heat.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know he went the Heat. I know he with the Heat, but it's like,
and that's another good.
Last time I seen him was with Houston. I don't even think I've seen him in a Miami jersey.
The Bucks, he right. The Bucks.
If Philly don't get to the Eastern Conference Finals this year, well, they might get to the Eastern Conference Finals because they're gonna be the 1 seed. They bracket a little easy.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons is holding them back. I'm sorry,
man.
Ben Simmons holding them guys back.
I don't want to see no more workout videos from that nigga when he make like 4 threes that they probably edited in a row.
Me either.
Like
he made 4 out of
like. And man, we just regular people though, bro. But let's be honest. If we damn near 6'10", 6'11", bro, would y'all feel comfortable with that nigga just measurements, athletic size, only putting up 5 to 8 shots a game? Like, this nigga just does not want to shoot. I've never seen a nigga like this in the league. Besides Dennis Rodman. This nigga just do not want to shoot.
Looks like he made up, you know what I'm saying?
And he can score. That shit is weird.
I'm actually mid-range jumper.
Because I think,
for real, like.
Because I think, I know what teams gonna do in the playoffs. They're gonna double team Embiid with his man and leave him open.
And he ain't gonna do shit. That's why I wanted Philly to trade him for Harden.
Yeah, that would have had to.
They just should have.
They would have to give up Simmons.
Like, Ben is good for defense. I like when he run point guard, but I really felt like, and I don't know, I done changed my stance, but I really felt like he could do the shit that.
Now that they look back on it, they should have drafted Tatum. They big 3 could have been Tatum, Simmons, and Embiid.
You see, I felt Ben could do the shit Giannis does, because I've seen it at times when, like, you know, like it was in that one playoffs when Embiid wasn't playing. Ben Simmons running the show, kicking it to everybody, surrounding them with shooters. Now it's just like, man, you like 5, 6 years in, it's just like, I just don't see the improvement. And that's one thing I am seeing in this era. You at least saw back in the day, old heads got a little better. These dudes just come in maxed out and don't get. It's like they don't get shit till like towards the end of their year, the end of their career.
That's about like Morant. Morant getting better. He got a better jumper now. Like, he was already athletic. I think Morant got better.
I think the Kings gonna have to give. What y'all think the Kings gonna have to give? De'Aaron Fox, they gonna start them both in the backcourt. What you think?
They already re-upped De'Aaron for 5 years, $163 million. So they got at least 2 more years of him, or 3 more years.
Yeah, because I like Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah. And see, the
Veteran.
Knicks was supposed to pick him. Them idiots took Obi Toppin. Is he playing? Rose saving their season.
He ain't doing nothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
but Rose done. Yeah, but going for Rose, yeah.
Man, we need to give him his respect,
Ball-
man. I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was done. I'm happy for that guy.
Yeah, for sure. Gerald,
Who
so
else?
you think Gerald? You think
Yeah.
Brian?
What's the name? Man, what's the name? Can't stay healthy for shit.
Who?
Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, man.
Because Dallas supposed to be better than this, man. He stayed hurt too damn much.
They've been
Because I said they would have been. I think they would have been a scare. I think they would have been a scary out
Yeah.
for them. And if Porzingis don't get hurt last year, I think they would have beat the Clippers.
I'm not sure. I just think the Clippers just played down to their damn comp. Because you got to think, they lost to them that one game at the buzzer. Then they went and beat them by like 43 the next game.
You
That's
know
a
what?
crazy swing to get your ass beat by 43.
I think the Clippers was looking ahead to the Lakers. That's what
They
I think.
was, man. Because you got to look, all those games that they lost, they damn near had like a 10 to 15 point lead. And then like they offense just fell apart.
Yeah.
Like, because they had the lead against Denver at the half, and then Jamal Murray just went crazy. And Kawhi and whatever Paul George went cold.
Yeah. Kawhi Leonard.
They didn't have no. They don't got no matchup for Jokic either.
Kawhi Leonard turned
Nah,
into
they don't.
George
Jokic
Paul
kills
George turned into George Paul.
For real.
And see,
That
he's
nigga
going to have to
Paul George
ball out, bro.
dog.
Crazy.
He going to have to ball out. He was doing that shit in OKC. Come on, have a good game. Then a nigga going 2 for 16.
Right, average
So-
48, put up 46, and then put up 18.
That's the crazy part. He's been balling this year, but nobody give a damn about it. They don't
Yeah,
give
to
a
the
fuck
playoffs.
about anything he been doing. This probably his best season in his career. Like, numbers-wise.
Yeah, he's shooting career
That nigga 3-point percent.
field goal percentage in the three ball
Yeah.
just went up.
He having a
Hey,
better
sure.
one than 2019 when he was, top 3 in MVP and defensive player.
Yep.
So,
Hey,
I
Gerald,
don't know.
you think LeBron MVP is justified? All 4? We got 4 MVPs.
I don't think all four are justified.
Which 4 he shouldn't have got?
He stole. He stole one of Kobe's
The 29.
in 2009.
Okay.
They was only going to give it to – well, that's the year they won 66, though, right? And Kobe and them won 65.
Yeah, and they swept Cleveland that year too.
They did.
No, I remember that. I thought see that's why I wanted to see that final.
Yeah.
That would have been crazy. One team winning 66, the other one winning 65 in the finals.
The Lakers would have smoked Cleveland.
Oh, for sure. They had a matchup.
Sorry.
Yeah.
They had the matchup that year.
Yeah, that is. So who you? So what?
Gasol, Bynum, and Odom too big.
Yeah, that's how that was that old league. The Lakers was dominating with them 2 bigs.
Yep. Hey, Gerald.
Then you had the reason Kobe would have took turns guarding LeBron.
But see, I was pissed. That was the one that made me mad. I think the Lakers could have got 3 in a row if they went back to back when Artest, but when Ariza left, I hate he left after that first ring when they won it in 09.
Yeah,
because his shooting and defense,
Yeah, him and Bynum.
it helped.
Bynum and Ariza was hurt in 08.
Yeah. So they was hurt in 08, but then I'm talking about they could have won. I think they could have got it in 2011.
Yeah.
Oh, against the Miami Heat?
Yeah.
You think they would have beat LeBron
I
in them?
think the Celtics would have got back-to-back championships if Kevin Garnett didn't get hurt the year they played Orlando.
Nah, they looked good, but I really think they was on a collision course with the Lakers because I think it was weird going into the I think the Christmas Day game. You right, because they actually that second year, I think 09, the Celtics came out. They started the season like 25-2.
Yeah, something like
And
that.
the Lakers started off like 24-5.
Against the Pistons.
They started off like 24-5. The Lakers beat them on Christmas Day, but then it was like KG got injured, and they ended up falling to like the second or third seed.
The nigga literally just dunked the ball and hurt his knee.
Hey, you know who? A guy that Dwight Howard had so much potential, but He didn't want to be great.
No, I really think the back injuries killed him. Cause I was looking at
TK?
like I liked when I think Dwight came on Gilbert podcast and he was like, y'all don't know how good Dwight was. I think he said they was talking about they was playing the Heat in a game when Gilbert was on Orlando and they was down by like 25. And he said Dwight came to him like, look, I'm about to shut all this shit down in the paint. All y'all got to do is just not foul y'all man. Send them to the paint. He said, won't none of them get a shot over me. These niggas is about to shoot jump shots. They said from like the second half on, none of them niggas was in the paint because the White was taking care of everything. Not even LeBron could get in that bitch. And they ended up in back and winning.
Yeah, but they did the smart thing though. From them good years he had in Orlando. They surrounded him with a lot of shooters.
That's what you're supposed to do. You surround him with shooters. He uses athletic ability. He can force. He can do the start the fast break. What really killed him though was he came back too early from that back injury, and he should have healed. Yeah. He shouldn't have played for the Lakers. He really should have just sat that year out and left in free agency or something. But I know his dumb ass read up. That was his problem. He read up because the plan was supposed to be for him and Darren Williams to go to Dallas. That's what they was trying to do. But then the White dumbass re-signed. It didn't whatever forced the trade.
No, he went to Houston. Remember he went to Houston, right?
Yeah, but this was like, if you look at his last year in Orlando, he was up, but he then opted into his contract. He signed an extension. I'm talking about this was like 08 or some shit. It was some weird. I mean, like this was like 09 or like 2010. So that was the problem. I think the White could have been great, but that back injury fucked him up. Because look how athletic he was, man.
Yeah, he depended on it.
His damn armpit over the rim as a fucking
that's just like Westbrook go out there. Hey, Westbrook, your back messed up. Go out there and try to dunk on niggas. That's just like, yeah, he depend on his athleticism, bro. Like,
yeah,
man. I think y'all right about that, man. Them injuries ain't no joke. Because I'm gonna say this: when Grant Hill had got injured that first time, he should have sat down. He should have never came back like that.
You taught to be warriors, and see that's why one thing that this current league is trying to get right. Motherfuckers is saying, fuck it. I'm not going to play. You get what I'm saying? Like, KD could have probably came back last year. You got to think. It got extended to the bubble.
Remember?
And he was like, nah.
Remember the Spurs was questioning Kawhi injury? Yeah. Kawhi like, no, I'm not fucking playing.
Right. That's well, he probably was.
Yeah.
And I think his shit degenerative. So they wanted him to go out, play in the playoffs. They was going to get smoked by the Warriors anyway. They were like, no, I'm straight. So that is one thing that's good about this league is these guys are trying to protect themselves. Whereas back in the day, they didn't know. All they knew was to be warriors and go out and compete.
Because I heard stuff, that's why Dwayne Wade didn't last. Before the draft, he had to get some kind of bone stuff took out his knee. Right before the NBA draft.
And you got to look at the way them falls those guys was taking, man.
Trevor said he's still mad at you for that Tupac shit, Delon.
What I do?
That California Love got clipped in the first round.
Oh.
California Love.
But back to what you said, though. That year, remember Michael Jordan's second year when he got hurt? If he was playing now, he wouldn't have came back for the player. He would have sat out that whole season.
He came back and played in the playoffs.
Yeah. And then
he scored the 63.
25 minutes.
But
it's almost less time yet.
Yeah.
It's just, man, it's It's insane, man. That's why I say it's gearing up for this
Hey Trevor,
playoff
man,
so
we're gonna
wide
do another.
open.
We're gonna do another Tupac list, and California Love gonna win this one time.
Man, fuck California love. I ain't gonna even lie.
I don't like that song. I just never liked it, bro. I don't know what
Me
it was.
neither, man.
The first round, that's what he was saying. It probably could have made it to
And
like I don't
and
know.
they kept that shit on the radio.
Dre, what it go up against though?
I'd rather be a nigger, or something.
Hey, good morning.
You know how that shit goes. Sometimes you see two songs and you go by the song you like.
Troy, look at
Hey,
man, your comment. Look at the comment.
see, and then the thing, I don't like the media. I don't like Nick Wright. They need to take his ass off TV.
Man,
None
to
of that.
be
I don't.
honest, dog, I made a post. Sports
Did you?
talk in general is terrible, man. I watch like sometimes like I don't even watch
You
it. I watch the YouTube
heard what
clip.
Nick Wright said about Jokic, bro?
Man, I was trying to watch a YouTube
What he say
clip.
about you?
Huh?
Oh, my boy, Troy and Gerald. Like what y'all had to say?
No, I was just
Nick
saying.
Wright said if Jokic win the MVP, it'd be the worst MVP in 35
That thing
years.
sound crazy.
He's just a hater, dog. Like,
Right,
do he see
my
what
man been
Jokic
healthy.
doing?
My man been healthy all year, and you mean to tell me, man, get the fuck out of here,
Top 10 in
man.
rebounds, assists, and points. I think.
9-2 when Jamal Murray went down. Like, dog, he just a hater. He just mad that he couldn't gift LeBron one. And see, that's why people gotta like them gotta stay out the media. I'm trying to watch like I was trying to watch a clip of Skip and Shannon, and these niggas literally said the same thing for like 15 minutes.
Bron is the greatest.
They was debating what was it? If you want LaMelo
Zion,
or Alonzo.
Alonzo.
And these niggas kept saying the same shit. I was like, I'm done, man. Like these niggas is terrible. I don't
Probably
even really
play. Like
I
what
barely watch First Take either.
they brothers?
I don't watch them shows no more, man.
Yeah, only thing I watch
I
is
rather
Jalen.
watch that.
You
Jalen
got
is
to call
Jacoby
3-1.
and Knucklehead. That's
You
it.
got to call 313-305.
Yeah, I just really watch yeah, I rather watch that nigga he got hair out the blue.
First things first is trash.
You got to call Cam, man.
Undisputed trash and first take is trash.
And see I
You got to
like
call
but I like
Cam
Nick's right show
at 10
when
o'clock.
Chris Carter was on there. Because Chris Carter would check that bullshit.
Yeah, he was checking when he say something about because Carter was like, no, he knew Michael Jordan. I'm like, yeah.
We cannot connect. You have to call.
Yeah, Chris Carter
That's why I'm giving
wasn't
you
letting
the
that
name.
bullshit ride.
Right. Who on there now with him? Who on there now?
Nah, man, and that's why it's terrible.
You
They
cannot,
got Brandon.
you cannot connect. You got to call.
What's that nigga name?
Brandon
Used to
Marshall
play.
suck.
He
Brandon
is
Marshall
terrible,
suck.
dog. He just
He on
be up
first
there
take.
saying anything.
Oh, dang, that's
Brandon
my
Marshall fucking suck.
I can't stand Brandon Marshall. So
I
like I
don't
said,
like his
these
ass
shows
either.
terrible, man.
my
I'd
God,
rather
man, I
listen
can't
to
get on.
podcasts. I'd rather watch Gilbert Arenas talk basketball.
Oh yeah,
I'd rather
sure,
watch
yeah.
Knuckleheads or All the Smoke. All them
Yeah.
other niggas, I don't watch. Oh, and I watch Bill
Hey,
Simmons. I watch Bill Simmons
That
shit.
nigga Ross Strickland know his stuff.
and
He never get
then,
on podcast though.
Chris Bassard said some bullshit that pissed me off the other day.
What
This motherfucker gonna say Kobe got a lifetime achievement award MVP. Bitch, if you don't knock it off,
Who was gonna be
somebody he
MVP that
didn't
year
deserve
over
an
him?
MVP.
Yeah,
In 08.
03 averaged down
Huh?
there 40 and then
I'm
get
just saying, let's be honest. Who was going to be MVP that year? The Celtics in '08, all three of them, they won 66 games,
they canceled each
but
other.
none of their numbers was crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
The Lakers took off after that Gasol trade, too. People don't realize what the record they finished with. So people just like hating. And to be honest, if they want to say that,
They was the 4th seed before Bynum got hurt too. Before they even got the song.
yup, they was like 29 and
They was
12.
like top 4 in
Hey,
the
niggas
They
West.
don't
was
never consider
28.
So what are we saying?
MVP. I thought defense mattered too. Like Kobe was locking niggas up, bro. 03, 04, 05, 06. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Man, they wouldn't mind they gave it to him. Plus,
the
they
nigga
robbed.
can't even
Technically, I think Kobe deserved three league MVPs. 3. I give
I
him
think
3.
I don't think.
I think they used that rape case against him.
Yep.
I don't think they was gonna
Yeah.
give it to him in 03 that one year he should have got it because I think
Niggas
what
average 40.
Tim Duncan and them finished one.
What he averaged? 37 and 6.
Yeah.
Yep,
He shot damn near 40 from the 3.
yep. That's when he had the
Not
9 straight 40-point games.
That's when Shaq was hurt earlier in the year.
Yeah, and they end up finishing like 5th. They started off like the season 12 and 20.
That's
and
why I feel
then
like Nick
they
Wright
finished at the
just
fifth
Kobe.
seed.
Kobe got one MVP, so he can literally say LeBron got 4. But it's like Kobe had 3. He'd be in the conversation or everybody conversation, bro. Like the NBA screwed that nigga, bro.
I mean, because Shaq only got 1. How the hell that happened?
Hakeem got one. Hakeem only got 1.
Oh, you
So
do.
Shaq was
Yep.
dominant as fuck.
Shaq got 1 MVP, though.
Can nobody stop Shaq back in
yeah.
the early 2000s? Niggas cannot stop Shaq.
But him and Kobe kept taking votes from each other. They kept giving all the Shaq MVP.
And then hey, another thing I gotta go about this. I gotta get this off my chest. They say Steph and KD, they can't win MVPs because they play together, right? But they get MVPs to LeBron for playing with Wade and Bosh. How does that work?
Uh-oh.
How does that work?
Damn, you hit that one.
And then they was trying to get LeBron a sympathy MVP last year.
Oh, that shit, I was laughing.
And he had another, and he had AD with him. Who the fuck y'all? No disrespect to Chris Middleton, but he's not AD, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
They need to stop.
Chris Middleton. Yeah, he's not a AD.
Yeah, I was laughing at that.
He's
one.
nice. Talking about, they say KD can't win MVPs because him and Steph, they can't win MVPs. They on the same team. But LeBron can win an MVP with AD and Bosh and Wade and shit.
Damn.
Trevor done to him.
About to do-
That nigga. Oh, Delon. Oh, Troy dropped out, I think.
Yeah, Troy out.
Dang, Troy out. So how many MVPs did LeBron have, Gerald? I mean, did he get snubbed on something?
Huh? No. When they say when they say he should have won over Derrick Rose, no. Derrick Rose didn't have nobody caliber of a Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, and the Bulls won 60 games. Come on, man. They need to
They had
stop.
Boozer, Noah. They had some good players, but not on Wade level or Bosh, bro. Like,
No.
hey, they be crapping on Bosh when Bosh was weak. That nigga made 11 All-Star games, bro. 11. That nigga, that's not easy to do.
He's a 20 and 14.
I mean,
He's a 20 and 10 guy.
it's just like when you have a big 3 like that, somebody ain't gonna get there. Especially it's bad for big men. Like you see Kevin Love and Chris Bosh, you know, when they both got on them big 3, they wasn't the same no more.
Exactly. You right. Yeah, somebody got to sacrifice, and Bosh did. That's why I respect that nigga, bro. Like,
Because somebody out of KD, Russ, or James, one of them, something KD, Kyrie, and James, somebody's stats gonna have to drop.
yeah,
But all 3 of them still average over 20 though.
right.
But look, let me ask y'all this question about this.
It had to be hard, though, honestly. Like,
If they late in the game, right? Who you giving the ball to take the last shot?
Durant, me.
It's probably gonna be either Kyrie or Kevin Durant. One of them two.
I just switch the subject because I be watching like this games, Russell Westbrook get Bradley Beal the ball to end the game.
Yeah, that's why Westbrook a bad teammate bullshit, man. I don't know, bro. I know he do.
No,
I know
he not a bad player. It's just some of the he makes some bonehead plays at the end of the game. A lot of them do.
But he do be doing some dumb shit. Because I watched the game the other day they was playing, and he just came down and just shot some bullshit. And I'm like, dog, what you doing? Like, he shot some bullshit.
Like another thing, like I think it's time to break up that Portland backcourt. They too small. They got 3 guards starting at the same time.
What, Trent started, don't he? Or Powell? No.
No, I'm talking about I'm talking about old boy from Toronto.
Norman Powell.
Yeah, Powell. Okay,
they got Norman Powell.
Portland gonna have to blow that shit up. They maxed out, man. They ain't going no further. It's time for Dane to go somewhere else, man.
The fact that they got swept by the Warriors, like that was it right there for me, bro. I think they got swept by the Warriors in the Western Conference Final or something.
You talking about the one without KD?
Yeah, they got swept by the. That was it right there. That blew it up. He got swept, bro. Like,
cause they was up double digits in all them games. Hold on.
Yeah, I think Portland got to blow it up, y'all. It's over with.
Yeah, to send Dane. They talking about Dane going to the Knicks or something. That was a nice.
Melo should try to get it out of there, go get him a ring. Dame to the Knicks, wherever.
Melo gotta go. Melo better go to Milwaukee or something, bro. For real, and just come off the bench. I don't know.
He can still put the ball in the hole.
That
Melo.
nigga 10 and scoring all time and needs to be hating on Melo. Top 10 scorer ever.
Yeah, he get hated on most of the time because he ain't got no ring. That's what they hate on him
That's
about.
the thing that we were talking about, right? Melo could have easily just. Melo
Y'all think y'all got y'all masks on?
Huh?
when they played
Y'all think what y'all think Steph gonna do? Leave or stay?
Steph,
Steph ain't going nowhere.
I think he's staying. Because he already got 3 champions. I mean, I ain't gonna say he don't care, but
Yeah, Steph ain't going nowhere.
yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Hold on
You
one
never
second.
know, though. NBA official.
All right, what if Giannis say, "Come on over"? That nigga ain't gonna say no to Giannis. The NBA probably stop that shit. If Steph get to go play with Giannis, man. Everybody's available besides Giannis. First round pick.
Where Dame should go?
He good.
I want to say Denver, but no.
It's gonna have to be somebody in the West.
Yeah, I want him to play with Jokic and get a ring, bro. Because the Nuggets ain't that far away. I think right hit on Jokic, bro. He the stats guy too.
Yeah.
Hitting on Jokic averaging 26 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, bro.
I think he MVP.
And he played team ball. Yeah.
It's between him and Embiid to me, but they might give it to Joker because Embiid, as we heard all the time.
Yeah, for sure. Jokic shoot 41% from 3 too.
Hey, I was thinking about something. And what if Denver would have kept? What if they would have kept Donovan Mitchell when they drafted him? You know how good their core would have been.
Yeah. Oh,
Dog.
Mitchell. Who did they draft over Mitchell?
What's my man name that went to Kentucky? Trey Lyles.
Yeah, Trey Lyles, right?
It would have been Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray, Jokic, and Porter Jr. They would have been like a young OKC.
Yeah. Back. A lot of Pistons be drafting Bulls. Pistons drafted Luke Kennard over Donovan Mitchell, bro. It was the
Wow. Yeah, I know.
when I seen Donovan
Remember
Louisville, why didn't they pick him?
the Pistons drafted Stanley Johnson over Devin Booker.
They drafted
Booker.
KCP over a lot of people. That was stupid too.
Yeah.
They could have got Paul George.
Yeah.
They
And Gordon Hayward, I think.
They could have got fucking Paul George.
Gotta know who's gonna be like Paul George was 6'9" with guard skills, bro. Even in college, like I don't know.
No, the Pistons, they got motherfucking idiots that's drafting.
Oh,
I like a couple of they got now though.
yeah.
I like
Pistons got a lot of fucking idiots.
I want to see what LaMelo Ball. He should. They might as well just send that Rookie of the Year to the crib.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm glad he came back to.
I ain't for real. I ain't expect him to be this good this early. I thought it was gonna take him like a year.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all something though. Do y'all be telling Anthony Edwards out? He be over there balling, man.
He do.
But he ain't gonna. But Rookie of the Year. This what I don't like about it. Because remember when KD got it, OKC won shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rookie of the Year.
He won shit. But then it's like with these awards, it's like they fraudulent because it's like
That's another award LeBron didn't deserve over Carmelo.
I agree with that. That was some bullshit. But you remember when Melo didn't go back in that game? That's what fucked him up.
And And if you think about it, LeBron had a good team to make the playoffs in the East. They had who they had on their roster. They had Darius Miles. They had Ricky Davis. They had Boozer, Elgostis. So y'all telling me y'all couldn't get in the playoffs in the East?
Yeah, I was trying to look at the roster. Yeah,
I think Melo's second best player was Andre Miller.
what's that dude?
I think.
He started at the shooting guard. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. When has Melo ever had a?
Who was Rashawn Leonard?
No, they had him too, but it was another dude, Yarbrough something. I forget his name, but I just like Melo, like give him a squad while they talking about rings. Like when he had a squad, they lost to Kobe, like a prime Kobe. So, I don't know.
Yeah, but them championships, man. And sometimes you need a little luck with that shit. You know, you need a little luck.
So Nick Wright hating on you.
Man, it's time for Kemba Walker to go too.
Yep.
No.
Hey,
Kemba Walker.
It'd be nice for the
he take too many shots away from Tatum and Brown.
They had Russell Westbrook.
We don't need you chucking, bro.
If they had Russell Westbrook, they'd be straight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that'd be a nice year. They need to find a way to get that nigga over there, bro.
Cause you think Tatum and Brown cold? Nah, he'd be getting them all type of easy shots. Cause if y'all been watching Washington games, he don't even be looking to score no more.
Oh yeah, I know.
No, he don't.
Sometimes he just have to because they don't really got nobody else besides. Hachimura. What's his name? Beal, the only two niggas that really can light it up, and then you got Bertans, a shooter.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know what it is, but I love Bradley Beal game, man. It's like he get to the hole so easy.
Yeah, Beal is the man, bro. He come off screens and shit.
Yeah, he remind me of the Milwaukee Ray Allen.
And he's sick. And look, y'all,
he
only 6'3".
When Ray Allen used to drive,
he only 6'3".
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He got handles too. He got crazy handles. Well, now he do. Yeah. He didn't get.
Hey, I like that dude, Kevin Porter Jr. They're gonna have to. I don't know. They're gonna have to do something and probably have to get Wall out of there because Houston rebuilding anyway.
Yeah, Wall. Yeah, even the Wall.
Kyle Lowry Kyle Lowry did that to the Lakers on purpose because they didn't trade for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the trade deadline, I thought he was going to Philadelphia. I just knew he was going to the 76ers.
Mm-hmm. See, that's what Troy was talking about. Like, Ben Simmons is good, but sometimes it's like he holding him back a little bit. Cause like,
yeah, he holding my damn money up too. Because every time I be picking him on that FanDuel shit, he don't do what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be looking at. Sometimes he be having them like Draymond like stat numbers. I'll be like, what the fuck is you doing?
Triple singles,
8 points, 4 rebounds.
And he got too much potential to be not giving what he need to be given.
Come on, man. He should be averaging easy. Like he should be doing what Westbrook doing. He
should average 20, 10, and 11. Yep.
Yeah, and Westbrook averaging. People be hating on Westbrook. Westbrook putting up triple double, averaging 26 a game. Like, come on, like.
And it's like he hit them bitches like it ain't nothing.
Oh, he averaging.
What he got? What 2 more to break the record?
Why you ain't have Westbrook in the top 10, man? Point guards. I seen your list.
I had to go look. I gotta go back and look at my point guard list.
Yeah, Jerry.
People said,
"Hey, Jerry, I'm about to start being off on Sundays and Mondays for 2 weeks. You gotta come over. You gotta come over here and play the PS5, the 2K."
Okay.
Yeah, that shit lit.
Man, that shit. I got the new Xbox. I just got that bitch the day before yesterday. My girl bought. Hey, them motherfuckers. You ain't lying. Every time you try to dunk on somebody, it's always a fucking charge. God damn.
I told you that shit irritate, man. Me and Dorian was playing yesterday, and he beat me with the Celtics. I had beat him with the Bulls. He had somebody, and then we played again. He had the Celtics. It was 3 seconds to go on the game. Like, you know how they inbound the ball, but they had a camera turn.
Mm-hmm.
I had made him and press X and fouled it, and then he went to the free throw line and shot 2 free throws. He was up 1. I had the ball with 3.9 left, and I couldn't even. I ain't scored. That was some bullshit.
Hey. Oh, you know the Pelicans, right? I don't like how they roster constructed. Right, you got fucking Steven Adams and Zion next to each other. That ain't working. And then you got fucking Lonzo and fucking Eric Bledsoe in the backcourt. I do not like that.
I'm gonna tell you this: it constructed either, but I don't like how it's constructed either. But I don't understand how that team got all that talent and they fucking garbage like that.
They don't play no D.
They don't get no stops. They don't get no fucking stops.
You said, yeah, they ain't got no shooters either.
They don't get no fucking
I
stops.
think Brandon Ingram, they best shooter. He don't really shoot like that.
Yeah, they don't get no defensive. And they can't hold a lead. They'll blow a lead so quick.
You're right. They got a roster full of 4 guys that really can't even.
Right.
Things like that.
Yeah. B.I. really a mirror.
Yeah.
He really a mid-range.
I think Lonzo out of there next year. He out of there.
I think he gonna go to the Bulls.
You know I'm tripping.
I don't know because Zach LaVine a free agent. He might be out. He might lead the Bulls next year.
Oh, he a free agent?
Yeah, I think Zach LaVine a free agent. I think.
Oh. And DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan probably gonna take his ass to the Lakers.
Yeah. Somewhere he like the 3rd best player, bro. 3rd best player or something.
DeRozan?
Yeah, DeRozan.
DeRozan, he became a better playmaker.
He did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. But I got the Clippers going to the finals, y'all. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think it's their year. Think Rondo gonna help him.
That's why I like them to go. I like Rondo over there.
Because at the end of the game, he can pick the ball, the playmaking responsibility on Paul George and Kawhi to make plays. Rondo can
get him some easier shots because last year they could have really used a point guard, a pass first point guard.
Yeah, remember even yeah. I mean, Baylor not pass first, but he opted out. He just gave up. Like, I'm out when COVID happened.
I don't know what the fuck is all this hype about Patrick Beverly. What do he do? Like, what is all this hype behind this guy? Like, what the fuck he do?
Yeah, no, don't say for him just be out and they ain't had nobody to replace. That's what I'm saying. He ain't really good, but I'm saying like they ain't nobody else.
Yeah, but he never on the floor. He always hurt. Like, where is he at? Like,
right. Oh, defense, like, because he hurt Westbrook. Like, come on, bro. Like, Westbrook still can't stand that nigga. Westbrook get that nigga buckets every time they play, bro.
He don't like Embiid either.
Oh yeah, that's funny. They be going at it too.
He was like the commentator, the media person was like, is you and him cool? They was like, fuck no.
Right. But Embiid a competitor though. He did the same thing.
Hey, but Embiid is irritating though. Like he be doing a little irritating shit.
I think time time up in Minnesota, bro. It's time to leave. There ain't that many teams he can go through though. Huh?
Yeah, Golden State should get rid of Draymond Green and sit over there.
Yeah, you right. I give for Towns, yeah, buy Draymond, like and then Clay will be back. The next day they got Oubre, Wiggins, they got some winning defenders, so if the Lakers lose in the first round, you know people gonna be making excuses like, no man. They don't get clipped by the Spurs in the first round.
Yesterday, I saw somebody talking about LeBron. They said something about Frank Vogel said he didn't know where LeBron was at, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, well, LeBron in his 18th year and all this. You know how they make
Here. So what do you think about like LeBron trying to get fired? About that YouTube dude. Oh, he on there now. I be on his lives.
Man, where Troy go?
Yeah, we'll tell you something. No, he's not helping them at all.
I'm getting that.
I ain't know we can get all these people on here. This shit kind of straight to talk about sports.
They made it with 3 people. Like you got 3 people on your live.
Well, it's just me and you now. Gerald gone.